Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I am continuing my Marvel Champions series. We are still in the Galaxy's Most Wanted in the second to last scenario, where we will be facing off against Nebula, who was the one who actually stole the Power Stone. I guess I was wondering why these are at the end, because I want to say that the first one, Rise of Red Skull, had like a beginning and an end, but I think this is maybe meant to be like a cliffhanger thing that obviously it leads into the scenario. But anyway, deeper space, Nebula ship, set course for nowhere. Our buyer is expecting us there. After we've sold the stone, we'll have enough credits to kaboom! Kaboom! We're being shot at! Surprise, Flarknards! Fucking got him. As you get out of range of the museum, the Bolano's sensors pick up another speeding ship within your vicinity. Assuming it must be the thief who stole the stone, you crank up the hyperthrusters and ride the ship's tail. When you get close, you realize you're chasing Nebula, daughter of Thanos and Gamora's dear sister. It would be best if she didn't have the Power Stone either. Okay, so quite a few things for setup. The major ones are the galactic artifacts that I had beat actually have a negative effect. One, they get shuffled into the encounter deck again, and then they have an effect. So the Hujadarian Monarch Egg place an evasion counter on Nebula's ship, and the Magical Teapot deals the first player an encounter card. So that is pretty much it for that stuff. Now let's go over all of the cards. The Art of Evasion. You've tracked Nebula's location, but she's trying desperately to get away. This may be your only chance to take the Power Stone from her. So it starts with 4 on it, and it goes up equal to the number of evasion counters on Nebula's ship per player. So right now it is going up by 2 and starts with 4. Speaking of Nebula's ship, it's an environment. When the villain phase begins, place 1 evasion counter here, and then shoot the thrusters. As a first player action, exhaust the Milano and spend up to 2 resources of any type. Remove 1 evasion counter from here for each resource spent this way. So, gotta keep that in check. On top of Guerrilla Tactics being here, when defeated, place 2 evasion counters on Nebula's ship. So, it starts with 11 because it has 5 and all that shit. Okay. Then Nebula herself, she deals with a lot of techniques. The first technique revealed each round gains Surge. She has 1 scheme to attack. When Nebula initiates an activation against you, resolve the special ability on each technique attachment in play, then discard each of those attachments. So part of setup for the Art of Evasion is I discarded the top 2 cards per player, so the top 4 cards, and attached a technique for each one. There was only 1, luckily. So she starts with Cutthroat Ambition. Nebula cannot take more than 5 damage from a single attack, and the specialist place 1 threat on the main scheme. So she can have a bunch of techniques, and they'll all kind of pop off in order, then get removed. So yeah. That is, I'm just putting them up here just because I don't want to have a line of stuff. She, however, does have the Power Stone as well, which gives +1 scheme and +1 attack. But after a hero or villain deals 3 or more damage to attached character with a single attack, then you basically... So we're swapping it back and forth. So if I deal 3 damage to her, then it goes on to whoever dealt it. She deals 3 damage to me, she takes it back. And that's it. That is all that stuff. She has not 16 health. She has 28 starting out. And let's see if Drax and Vision can do it. This seems like a way better straight up thing than the 2 collector ones. So I should be able to do a little bit of something. Okay. Then I think what I'm going to do... Okay, I actually like all of these cards right now. So we are going to... How do I want to do this? Because I also spent some of my credits. I had 5 total. I spent 5 for a card for Vision's deck and 5 for 2 cards to go in Drax's deck. So, because you pretty much have to. There's a lot of cards in the market. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to go straight into hero form. And we're basically going to play Contingency Plan. This is one of the new ones. Discard the top 4 cards of your deck for each different resource type discarded this way. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, and then draw 1 card. So, we got 3 different resources. I like this one. Lets me draw. But, oh well. Yeah, I got Science. I still don't know what these are. And then a Wild. So, 3 damage. And I get to draw a card. Oh, that's actually awesome. 1, 2, 3, down to 25. Then I am going to get rid of, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of Moonchild, Moondragon, to bring in Hyper Thrusters. So now, exhaust Hyper Thrusters, remove 1 threat from each scheme. If you control the Milano, remove 1 additional threat from the main scheme. So this is just great to have. This is actually, I think, the one I just got. So I remove a threat from each scheme, but because I control the Milano, I get to remove 2 from here and 1 from here. So he doesn't now, as long as I have the Milano. I mean, I had to find some way to do threat removal. Then we are going to attack Nebula for 1. But this is going to be kind of cool. Then I'm going to play Fight Me, Coward. Ready your hero and draw a card. Dope. Then the villain attacks you. So she's going to attack whenever Nebula initiates an activation, which is now. She is going to basically do all. So this will get discarded, and she will put a threat on the main scheme. So it's 2, 3. So 3, 4, and dead to rights, 4, 5. Okay, 5 damage coming my way. I am going to... I'm going to discard a Subdue to play a Subdue and lower it by 3. So it's just 2 damage. 1, 2. And that, because she attacked me, I am going to increase my Vengeance. Then, I'm going to attack again for 2 damage this time. So down to 22. And then I'm going to play Fight Me, Coward again. Ready my hero, draw a card, and the villain attacks me. Okay. So she has no techniques this time, so it's for 3. God damn, another. It's literally both the Badoon cards. 3, 4, and then she gets another one. After this activation ends, attach this card to Nebula and resolve its special ability. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, which I will then play Parry. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double your attack. So I prevent all that damage, and it increases my Vengeance by 2. But she is going to now have Unyielding Persistence, which this gets attached to her. She now gains Stalwart, which means she can't get stunned or confused, but it is going to give her a tough status card. Which is fine. Then I'll just have Drax attack again and just get rid of the tough status card. Okay. That was a pretty awesome first turn. So, because I already got my Vengeance up, so he's already kind of ready to go. I could actually What is it? Exhaust the Milano and spend up to 2 resources of any type. Remove 1 evasion counter from here for each resource spent this way. Is that... No, I don't think that's worth it yet. I mean, it could just be 0, which would be nice. Oh, wait. Actually, I can exhaust the Milano. No, never mind. Exhausting. I was like, oh, I can just use the wild that generates me. But... unfortunately, I have my strength, which is why I don't want to do it, because that's a waste of a resource. So I will just leave it. So now it is Vision's turn. Okay. So let's go ahead. I wonder... You know? Yeah, we're going to go into... hero form, because of course we are. And let's... We are gonna... How do I want to do this? Do I want to draw a card? I don't know if I do. By draw a card, I meant by swapping to dense. Because I didn't do... enough damage after a hero or villain deals 3 or more damage to attached character. Yeah, so what's unfortunate is I didn't do that. I could have, if I was able to, if she didn't get that tough status card, I could have taken the power stone from her, but it has to be a hero. Well, let's do this. Let's discard 2 cards. I could just keep thwart or threat real low. Yeah, let's discard 2 cards and bring in Victor Mancha. He's a pretty solid one. Then we will go ahead and thwart down to 1. Then we will discard Machine Man to play Reboot, which I can ready someone. Yeah, you're not great right now. But I could... Yeah, I really don't want to draw. I kind of like... Let's try and keep my... Oh, I don't have the Milano. Never mind. I was like, oh, I can spend this to get rid of that. Nope. So... Yeah, because chances are, I mean, if I did the Milano, and I mean, I have to get really lucky on a draw. But I guess I could defend. Yeah, I mean, there's really no reason not to right now, so we'll defend and draw. Oh, okay. Oh, son of a bitch. Never mind. Never mind. I got just passing through, which could have removed some threat, but I'm not in intangible form, so I actually can't play that, which is a little unfortunate. So I will actually... Let's lower this by 2. Because I know the very next... like scenario 5 is brutal, so the more cards I can get in my deck that help, the better. Oh, actually, I was in dense form, so you know what? I'll live with that. That'll be fine. So boom, boom, boom. Then 5 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not awesome. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And unexhaust everything. So now there is only one thing on here. So it's only going up by 2. Whoop. And when was this? When the villain phase begins, place. Oh, when it begins. Oh, okay. So I actually probably should have just done that. But now I can have them spend stuff. So actually, that would have gone up by 4. So it's at 5. Okay. Then she is going to activate against Drax. And... Actually, yeah. Drax, so first things first, she's going to give herself a tough status card from the Unyielding Presence. Okay. Then she's going to attack for 2, +1, 3, 4/5. Okay. Then, this is going to be kind of rough, but I think the 5 damage will help. Yeah, we're going to play Strength and Deflection. When identity would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent up to 5 of that damage, which I will prevent up to 5 of that damage. But I have to discard the top 5 cards. You know, I'm not upset. I'm not upset by that. But she did attack me, so now my vengeance is all the way up. And then she's going to attack Vision for 3, 4, 5. For another 5. Thank you. Well, what do I have? Do I have anything? Nope. Alright, well thanks Victor Mancha. That is just enough to kill you. And then boop and boop. Alright, wide stance. Attach to Nebula. This has Surge. So that's annoying. So, reduce the amount of damage Nebula takes from each attack by 1. And then it has Surge. Barrel Roll. Another Surge card. Alright, so Incite 1. And then Surge, when revealed, place 1 evasion counter on Nebula's ship. Cool, so it had Surge. Are these all going to have Surge? And then Pirate Lackey, Quick Strike. After this minion attacks and damages you, remove the top card of your deck from the game. Okay. I will defend against that. So we'll defend, and so I'm not taking any damage. And then I will play Counter Punch, and I will deal damage to that enemy equal to my hero's attack, which is 4. So counter him. That kills him. Then wide stance again. Man, she's just really widening her stance. And I guess these stack. So gross. Gross, gross, gross. 2 wide stances. And then Vision. Oh, God. Corrupted programming. Treat it as if it's blank. That's pretty ass to get. To get first up. Okay. Well. Let's see what I got. It is upgraded. Treat your Master Form upgrades text box as if it were blank except for keywords. Alrighty. Oh, God. That's not awesome. But neither is really anything in my hand right now. I don't know. So, okay, treat its upgrades text box. Is it? So I think this. So, but I think the form still matters. So with that being the case, I will go into Intangible. And I am going to exhaust the Milano and discard an energy. So to lower this by 2. Then then we are going to discard Protector and play Just Passing Through, remove 3 threat from a scheme. So let's remove 3 threat from the main scheme. Yeah. Up to 2 resources from Nebula's ship. Okay. All right. I don't really know. I could get rid of the tough, but her scheming's pretty low, actually. Yeah, because then I can take the Power Stone. So let's go ahead and we will I cannot attack or defend. Fuck me. Oh god, that's ass. That is pretty ass. Getting that corrupted programming sucks. And I already went to intangible, so I can't go back to draw. Oh, I don't know what to do, because then I can't take the Power Stone from her, unless I get really lucky again off my top draw. Oh wait, actually, she reduces the amount of damage taken by 2 now, actually, so I'm not taking shit from her. Alright, well, I will go to Alter Ego and Exhaust to remove this from the game. And that is it, unfortunately. Then, I guess we'll exhaust this to remove 1 from each scheme. Then I can do Ardent Resolve and ready a friendly character and draw a card. It's not a good card, so it doesn't do anything. But I can attack, which could get rid of toughness. I mean, I pretty much have to, right? Getting rid of toughness is probably the thing to do here. And that's it. I'm going to discard this because I don't want it. So we will unexhaust everyone and then draw 1, 2. But I am in intangible mess. I get +1 hand size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I really need... I need his fucking... I never draw them, like, early. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I like that. Then start of this, so this is going up by 2, so this is going up by 4, so it's at 6. Then she's going to attack, and with both of these wide stances, it is discard 1 card at random from your hand, and it is both of them, all of it, right? Resolve the special bit on each technique attachment in play. Alright. Watch. It's going to be like the 2 cards that would be really good for him right now. So we're losing Get Behind Me and... Okay, Indomitable. Yay! It was not any of the cards. I actually have all the cards that I wanted from that. So that's nice. Anyway, so that was that. Then it's 3 attack coming her way. Just 3. Or coming his way, 3. Oh, it's Scheme. So it's actually 2, just 2 Scheme. Now it's 3 attack coming Drax's way. 3, 4. 4 attack, he... Let's go ahead and... I kind of like the fact that he... So I'm going to spend energy and deflection when I identify and prevent up to 5 of this. I'm gonna prevent 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's hope I don't discard. Okay, Knife Leap would have been good. His other knife, giving him Retaliate. I mean, that might have been nice right now. And Payback. These are all good cards to have, but let's keep him alive. And then I get to draw a card. You know, I thought I liked Protection, but I got, you know, in the Green Goblin scenario, I randomly got 2 characters who were both leadership, and this time I got 2 characters that are both protection. They have longevity, but man, having 2 of the same aspect really kind of sucks. And then Gang Up. Okay, the villain and each minion engaged with you. Oh, he's this card gains Surge. Nice. And Lethal Intent. When revealed, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a technique attachment is discarded. Reveal that attachment. No. Technique, Cutthroat Ambitions. You cannot take more than 5 damage from an attack. Okay. And this has 4 on it. Then we have Barrel Roll. So Insight knocks us up to 3. Place 1 evasion on Nebula's ship. And it has Surge. So, Cannonade, hinder 3, first player action, exhaust the Milano, remove 3 threat from the scheme. Okay, so it has 7 on it. I never thought I would actually need more dice. But this comes here, Milano. That Hyper Thrusters is the best thing ever. But what's actually even cooler is I can discard... actually? I mean, I can do something. So I am going to attack her for... Well, first I'm going to discard a card and bring in Drax's Knife. So now I have +1 attack. So it's 4, 5. 5 attack coming her way. And I'm going to play Leading Blow. When my hero makes a basic attack, discard the top card. And it's -0. So 5 damage coming her way. She's at 17. And I will gladly take this Power Stone from her. I don't know how. But I will. And then... because I dealt damage, anyway, I get to ready my hero. And let's do this first. Let's go ahead and do Hyper Thrusters. So 2 is going to get removed from the main scheme, and then 1 from all of them. Boop. Which is very nice. I don't have any cards left, unfortunately, but I can attack her again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 6 damage. Knocks her down to 11. So that's pretty cool. I mean, I have all this stuff I'm going to have to deal with, especially that, but maybe Vision can do something about it. Maybe, just maybe. Had to get rid of some cards, so that sucks. And yeah, that's it. So we are going to so that's going to go up by 6, by 8. Because yeah, we gotta do some damage. So we're gonna go into Dense. Lets me draw. That's awesome. Who do I want to bring in? I mean, it's kind of the same. I've taken no damage. It's actually a little bit better. So let's go ahead. This would have been nice to have earlier because it deals piercing. I would have liked to bypass that toughness. So, yeah, I mean, I might as well. Like, I'm actually doing pretty good right now. So we are going to... Exhausting the Milano removes 3 threat from a scheme. So, let's see. If I get rid of these 2 to play this, then I could... Yeah, okay. I'm not going to exhaust the Milano. I might eat that for a sec. So we are going to discard these 2 to play Super Dense Strike. Deal 5 damage to an enemy. Just going to knock her down to CX. And we're going to play Drop Ball. Yep. Then we are going to use the Milano in the other reboot to bring in Vivian. So she has +2 attack. Unfortunately, I don't think I have enough. That's 3. That's 5. Are you eating my dick? She has 1, HP left. That bumps me out. Well, if that's the case, then... I mean, I am going to have Vivian attack to do 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. Then I am actually going to... Actually, you know what? If it's not going to do anything right now, it sounds like a waste, but I'm actually going to have her thwart. Because then I can have him thwart, and that gets rid of lethal intent. So I can handle an extra boost. I don't want to handle an extra card. And that's it. That... I'm just going to keep the Milano on the outside. I feel like Vivian should have more health than 2. Because that basically means she's coming. She's like, I love you, Daddy. He's like, I love you too, daughter. Sacrifice yourself for me. Die for me. Nice. Nice. Again, these are poop. These are poop because they're... I think my issue with the protection cards is they're so basic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, they're not all that exciting. Now, these cards right here. These are exciting. Okay, this ticks up to 4. Oh, I didn't even get rid of that. So, it's going up by 8. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, cool. I completely forgot about that. Oh, okay. Gross. Warp drive initiated. With expert precision, Nebula ship pitches and yaws, outmaneuvering the Milano and putting Nebula just far enough away that she might have a chance to escape. This is gross. I should have kept that in check. Place 2 evasion counters on Nebula's ship, so it's at 6. For each evasion counter on here, discard the top 2 cards from each player's deck and the encounter deck. Great. Nebula's engines are primed and ready. Take them out before she warp jumps. And it starts with 6 on it, because of course it does. So that's pretty much game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So pretty much you have to be doing that Nebula ship every single time. Okie dokie. 9. And... God. $10, $11, $12. Cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh man, look at all those. All my solar beams, right in there. Cool. Yeah, this is over. But let me just double check. That's what it was. For each evasion counter, discard the top 2 cards. Yep. And the encounter deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Although I don't know why for the encounter deck. I can't remember if there was something based off of... Oh, I forgot to ready him. Okay. Well, now she's going to attack for just 2, but she's going to place a threat on the main scheme for that. So 2, 3, 4. Thank God he's not coming back. So 4 damage. You're going to play parry. When I would take any amount of damage, prevent X amount equal to double my attack. So I prevent all of that, and that lets me draw a card. Cool. Useless. Nice. Then she's going to attack Vision for 2, 3, and she gets an additional boost for 5. Thanks, Vivian. I mean, I guess I could take that. Does he have... I mean, honestly, all these cards suck. So actually, I am going to keep Vivian in because she got 2 boost cards. I'll play 2 Defiances to discard those boosts instead. So it's just 2 damage. Yeah. And then encounter card and encounter card. So, Rogue Vessel. Surge. When the villain phase ends... oh, it's an environment. Deal 1 damage to each player. Cool. A lot of exhaust the Milano to do stuff, and you can only use it once, so it's you basically can't do any of that. When the villain phase ends, deal a damage, so it gains Surge, so here's another one. And the villain schemes, because of course she does, so that's 1. Then this gets a 1 scheme, and now she gets Weapon Mastery, which gives her 1... 1 retaliate. Then Pirate Commander, Quick Strike, coming in with 2 damage. After this many attacks and damages you, remove 1 card at random from your hand from the game. Okay. Well, I will discard this card to play Subdue, -3 to that attack, so she does no damage to me. And then his card. Sound the alarms. Each enemy gets +1 attack. Alrighty. Why don't I just do that? It has 4. Okay. And then the Milano is there. I'm still in dense form. So that's pretty cool. I basically have to exhaust the Milano, get rid of a 2 strength to lower this by 4, or by 2. Yeah, exhaust the Milano and spend up to 2 resources of any type. Remove 1 evasion counter from here for each resource spent this way. Yeah, so at most you can ever... If you don't keep up with that, then you basically lose. Still only going to be 1 damage. Or 1 health left. Because I got nothing in my hand, which is unfortunate. So, yep, we'll attack, and Vivian will attack. So, which leaves her with 1 HP, and retaliate 1. Yeah, that's it. That's it for Vision. I mean, I guess I'll swap to Intangible. And now it's Drax. Okay, this isn't necessarily an overkill, but I bet you her phase 2 is like, put 2 evasion counters on the ship. But I will do Hyper Thrusters. I don't control the Milano, so it just removes 1 from everything. 1, 2, 3, then there's 5, down to 1. But I can play Intimidation, where remove X threat from a scheme, where X is equal to my attack, which is 3, 4, 5, 6. So actually I can remove 6 threat there. And then I can attack and do Knife Leap. When I make a basic attack, I get +5 attack for that attack. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so 11. Which I will kill the Pirate Commander. And then it does Overkill, which is 0. So that's pretty cool. Oh, okay, so she actually doesn't have a reaction, which is nice. Okay. Oh, so the only thing that changes is she only discards one of the attachments. And she has 34. Jeez. 34. Okay, so the encounter deck. Empty encounter deck. Empty player deck. Yes. Oh, that's... Fuck. I should just quit looking things up. That's... So, an acceleration token goes on whenever you have to reshuffle, which I do. Jeez. See, that almost never happens whenever you're just playing. It feels like it happens where you get closer to the encounter deck reshuffling in like multiplayer, but in solo, you basically never deal with that. I do think that solo Marvel Champions is a lot easier, mainly because these effects of the encounter deck are pretty bad. So, like, the less you have to deal with, the better. Because if it's just, I mean, yeah, it's just you taking everything, but, like, even in Marvel Champions, it's like, it's not like you can willingly choose to take damage for someone. It'd be like, it's not like pick a player. It's each character gets their own encounter or encounter card. So it's kind of basically multiplayer solitaire, even though I am literally playing by myself. I'm just two-handing it. So you basically have it a lot easier on the villain phase. Yeah, it is just you dealing damage, but yeah, all right. Well, acceleration goes on there. I mean, everyone has to. She hasn't taken the thing for me. 34 health, Milano. There. I'm intangible, which is nice. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cards. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do 34 damage. Well, I actually might be able to do something. And what did he get? Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. So this is ticking up to 5. And that's going up by 10, 11. So it's basically at 12. Not basically, it is at 12. Because of the acceleration. Oh, I think everyone took a damage at the last villain phase because of this rogue vessel. Okay. So, I take a damage because of the weapon mastery. And then she's going to engage for 2 after the... Okay, so another weapon mastery, but 2 damage. It is not 3, so I might actually just end up taking that. Yes, I am going to take that. And that lets me draw a card. Dope. You know, I might be able to do a lot of damage. Or Vision's not. Drax actually is, so that's actually kind of thematic. Although I really think in this scenario, she's like flying away. I don't know how fast Vision is. But if the Milano is able to keep up, he could just phase through the whole thing and be like, and just do all that. So then she's attacking Vision for 2. He takes the damage because of the weapon mastery that came in. So 2, 3, 4. But I'm going to play Close Call. So the boost icons go away. I get to draw a card. Okay. And I take I take 2 less damage. So that was that. And we have a card and barrel roll. Insight and Surge, evasion counter on Nebula's ship. Surge, lethal intent. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until she gets a technique. This has 4 on it. They went real side scheme heavy in this, I feel. They're like, everyone loved Red Skull. There's a technique. Wide stance, she takes 1 damage less from each attack. But, Pirate Lackey, Quick Strike, 2 damage, and I take 2 less attack. So, nice. Okay. Goes there. No, wait a minute. I think that's right. I don't remember anymore. But this, so she takes 1 less damage. I think this will be okay. I'm going to discard 3 cards to bring in Gamora. So Drax and Gamora fighting Nebula. That's nice. We are going to have Gamora attack. Which will deal just 1 damage. Boop. Then I get to discard cards until I draw an event. Interesting. Okay. We are going to have Drax attack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be 5 damage to her. Knocks her down to 28. Then I'm going to play Fight Me Coward, ready your hero and draw a card. The villain attacks me. Damn, you suck. So she's going to attack for 2. Well, first thing is discard a card at random from my hand. Okay. Anyway, so for 2, 3, 4, 5, and thanks, Gamora. That was great. I was attacked, so that lets me draw. Damn it, this is ass. I'm going to attack her again for... It's going to be 6, but for 5. So it knocks her down to 23. Then I'm going to play Fight Me Coward, ready my hero, and draw a card. Damn. And she's going to attack me for 2. For 2. Which I will take. 1, 2. Then I am going to play Indomitable, or not play, to play Intimidation and remove X threat, where X is equal to my thing. So I will remove 6 threat. And, because I control the Milano, I will do my Hyper Thrusters, removing 2 from there. And then 1 from everything else. So 2. I actually forgot each enemy gets +1 attack. Oh, what was this on? Shit. I think it's going down to 3. This is down to 4. And this is down to 3. Then okay. I don't have any more ways to draw, so I will just attack her again for another 5. So it knocks her down to 18. Yeah. And I guess I can exhaust the Milano. I don't have any resources. I could... Do I need it for him? Do I? I could. I mean, that's going to go up to 7, which would be 14. That's so stupid. But I'm going to be doing some stuff. Yeah, just in case. Okay, that's Drax's turn. That worked out incredible. Yeah, this Power Stone is awesome. So now it's Vision. So let's just go ahead. I'm probably not bringing you in, but it is pretty much the same. So we're going to use the Milana to play Just Passing Through. Lower this. Where's the freaking 2? There it is. By 3. Then I am going to yeah, we're going to discard Jocasta to play Defy Danger, deal 5 damage to an enemy. So knocks her down to 13. And then discard the top card. No boost icon, so I don't take any damage. Then we will go into Dense Form, draw a card. Damn it, you suck. This card sucks. So I will discard. It doesn't suck, it's just very expensive to play Mass Increase. So whenever I defend, I get to prevent all damage from that attack, then stun the attacking enemy after the attack resolves. And then I will attack her for... Actually, I'm not going to attack her. I am going to... It's very, very close. I'm going to thwart and get rid of that. So that's it. So, I mean, I actually knocked her down to 13, which is pretty cool. So, we shall see how this goes. Unfortunately, 1, 2, 3... Hey, but I might be able to get some of my cards if I don't lose. If I don't lose based off the encounter deck, which I may not. It's going to be very close because I wasn't able to lower the Nebula ship thing by any significant way. Vision might be able to, although at that point, it's pretty much going to be all guns blazing to try and defeat her. She has no techniques, so that's cool. I can't wait to draw some useless protection cards. Alright, how many cards do I have? Right there, it was 3, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, it's not awesome. It's not an awesome hand. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Neither is this. Neither is this in any way. So that's unfortunate, but I might be able to still keep this Power Stone. So unfortunately, this is ticking up to 7. So that's putting that at 15. 12. It's going up by 14, but then the acceleration. So that's at 15. Then she's going to attack for 2, 3, 4. So she's going to attack for 4. I am going to play In Defiance when Identity would take any amount of damage, prevent 2 of that damage, and draw a card. Still ass. But that is only 2 damage that I will take, and I can't God, this sucks. Although, this is just in general, so that's pretty cool. Luckily, she has no techniques. Then she's attacking Vision for 2, 3. Unyielding gives her a tough status card. Cool. Cool. 2, so 3 total damage. Let's go ahead and discard Deflection to play Subdue, and it gets minus 3, so no damage. Okay. Oh, actually, yeah. With that Unyielding Presence, I'm going to play Close Call. When the boost card is turned face up, cancel its boost ability and all of its boost icons. So actually, she is not going to get that tough status card or that. And I get to draw a card. Okay. And then the lackey's attacking. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have stunned her. Oh well. Yeah, so we are going. Pirate Lackey's going to attack. I'm going to play Preservation to play Sidestep and prevent 3 of that damage, and I will deal 1 damage back. Oh, I didn't use. Oh yeah, I did. It was a wild. I'll deal a damage back, and I get to heal 1. All right, Protection coming in kind of clutch, but now the biggest issue is this with Lethal Intent. Extra cards. All right. Special Delivery. You may exhaust the Milano. If you do not, the villain attacks you. I will exhaust the Milano. And then Ruthless. Cool. Nebula attacks you. If damage is dealt by this activation, place 1 evasion counter on Nebula's ship. Okay. So, do I have anything? Nope. Well, unfortunately, the Power Stone might be getting taken because it's going to have to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Those are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. These just suck. Yeah, I basically needed Drax to be readied. So I will have to defend to have him just not be. So that's 1, 2. So I have 1 health left. And she dealt enough damage to take the Power Stone back. Oh, fun. Yeah. But I do get to draw a card. Cool. It's useless. It's useless like most of the cards in their deck. And then Vision. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a criminal minion is discarded. Reveal that minion, then give that minion a tough status card and the villain a face-down boost card. Okay. 1 till it is a criminal. Whoops. Nope. There's 1. Cool. Comes in with another Pirate Lackey with Quick Strike. So, yeah. So he's going to attack. I'll just take it. This card's removed from the game. Well, that sucks. Well, it doesn't. It's my newest card. Sure Gamble. Reduce the resource cost of the next card played this phase by 3. Doesn't really matter. And then Evasive Maneuvering. So she gains Stalwart. Okay. So, I mean, basically she can't be stunned. Alright, and that goes there, along with the exhausted Milano. Alright. Well, what do I got? I got nothing. I mean, this, yeah, it's, I mean, writing's on the wall. I can't kill her, and I can't attack. So, I mean, I could attack with, vision and do 2 damage. Puts her at 11. And with Drax having to defend, because I'm unable to do... If I was able to do a basic attack, like, potentially... Like, hypothetically, if I was able to attack, that's 4, 5, so that's 5 damage. I could have played, like, let's just say I was able to play Dwi Feet Mastery. So I can do Leading Blow, make a basic attack. It's 5. This lets me draw a card. Yeah, so 5 damage and -3, so 2 damage. Knocks her down to 9. That would have readied him. And then I'd be able to attack again for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which lets me draw a card. Yeah, nope. 5 damage. Knocks her down to 4. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. I mean, I would be able to beat her. No, because that would have definitely ramped up. And yeah, if you basically don't do anything about the Nebula ship, you lose. And the unfortunate part about that is you only have 1 card that lets you even lower that. And the fact that that goes up every single time, it's like, okay, so pretty much you have virtually no way to keep that at 0. And basically, if you don't do that every single turn, then it just gets out of hand and you're going to lose that way. But yeah, I mean, I had payback. After the villain attacks, you deal X damage where X is equal to your attack, so I would have been able to kill her that way. Ugh. Yeah. And I can't tell if it's just Vision and Drax being really bad in this scenario, or if this entire box is just kind of overly difficult. Because this is regular. Like, this is just normal, normal difficulty. It's not on expert or anything. And it's like what do you do? What do you... every single scenario has had millions of side schemes. And it's like, I don't know. I don't know what you do about that. Like, hyper thrusters was something, but it's like, okay, I don't know. Like, whenever I originally was doing this, I was like, whenever they lose, I'm going to pull them out and bring in 2 new characters. I'm not going to do that, just because that feels like way too much work, honestly. It's like, yeah, Drax and Vision didn't catch her. So it's like, okay, bring in 2 new people to try and go after her. That thematically sounds fun. But that just requires me to bring in 2 new characters, completely learn them, how they synergize. And then if they don't win, I don't want to have to keep doing that. So, like with every single one of the my campaigns that doesn't have a fail forward system, I'm just going to fail forward. And, because, like, yeah, if Marvel Champions is a game of luck still, like, if, based off the environment or the encounter deck, if maybe some side schemes don't come up, or I keep that in check every single time, I draw the right cards, because Vision didn't get any of his solar beams, and that's the only way he can really do a bunch of damage, because he's protection. So if he's not getting his own cards, he's not really doing anything. Hence why I put the Sure Gamble in, so if I got lucky enough to draw Sure Gamble and a Solar Beam, I could actually play a Solar Beam for free. So, yeah, I mean, if you were able to keep this in check, also, the 2B Warp Drive doesn't hurt you as bad. It's like, let's say you have that at 0 whenever you complete this, and it's like, oh, place 2 on there, then you just discard... Even then, you discard the top 4 cards of your deck. That's just fucking dumb. I like the way Nebula fights, too. Like, I like the way she plays. I just don't really like the Nebula ship mechanic. Anyway, that's it, everyone. I'll do something about... I don't know. I mean, I didn't have a victory, but I'm just going to say I did just to keep the series going. And then we'll just get our ass destroyed by Ronan. Yeah. I hope you're enjoying. Stick around for the rest of the series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.